Wow, Owens tuning. Check that. Yay! Thank you. You're awesome. Was it me? Yeah. Okay. Sometimes it's operator error. Not gonna lie. Okay? Just sometimes it's just me. Okay. So this is second half. Welcome. You're gonna hear the junior high and high school bands at this point. We are, if you notice, there's always a loose theme for Spring Pops. Obviously it's pop music, but it's been all the different kinds of themes, and this is movies and media. So music that you might hear pretty much anywhere, right? Like video games, movies, like it was a big broad category. So that actually makes it easier for us to find things through 4 groups of bands and all different age levels. So we're going to kick this group, 7th and 8th grade off. Are you good? With The Greatest Show. for junior high and high school, they must have fully participated in all performances, and for high school, that's a whole lot going on. But these guys have a pretty full schedule as junior high. They participate in marching band, they participate in our parades, they participate in festival, like all these added things happen at the junior high level. They must have passed the first 3 trimesters and currently passing this trimester with an 85% or better, and must meet all of the school handbook guides for attendance, right? So that we are sure that they are being active students and academics as well as the arts. And so all of the students sitting in front of you will receive, when it comes in the mail, their MSBOA Division II Excellent Band Medals. And so I just have to take one moment on this extremely hot stage to say this group has absolutely impressed me with their hard work this year. We started January with, I don't know if we're going to festival. And to the point where I had even talked to the principal and said, I don't know, we might just go for comments so we could grow, or we may just take a pause and kind of go backwards a little bit and fill in the gaps that we missed during COVID, because this on the stage right now, the 8th graders didn't get to start in 5th grade, they started in 6th grade. And there's just kind of a learning curve there, and we were just kind of not filling the gap yet. And I said, okay, what do you guys want to do? And they were like, well, we want to go. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, we'll practice for a couple weeks, we'll record, and we'll see where we're at. Like, you know, I don't want to I go, we can always on the very last day, like we can walk into the building there and say, we would like to go comments only. And then the judges would just kind of work with us and give us pointers. We can always do that. Kind of feels like a little bit of a letdown, like it does. But it is still valid learning. And we went and they worked, and instruments went home, and sectionals were had, and they have been, like, we talk about grit a whole lot in academics right now, and they truly worked to get not just a Division II excellent rating, which is fantastic, like, that always makes my heart happy, but they also had a 1 in sight rating and a 1 from one of the concert judges, and that blew me away that they worked that hard. And so I am super proud of this group on the stage. Huge deal. And that is always what we are looking for, is that student ownership, because I can tell them how to play it, I can model how to play it, I can teach them how to count it, but they still have to practice it to get it, and they really did. And so I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Awesome work. Okay, on with the awards. 7th grade, Aaliyah Addis. Chase Scheidler. Caden Wilson. Marlene Hunter. And Kaylin Scott. Great job, 7th grade. Thank you. And then there are those 8th graders who I'm so looking forward to having a high school band next year. And Christopher Cheek. right there. Yeah, good job. All right, we're going to do congrats all together here. There you go. Good job. Gabby Alt. Gabriella Alt. Atsiri Fierros. Isaac McCarty. He was begging to tell a joke earlier. Now he doesn't want to. Okay. Our brass, 8th grade brass. Nice job. And way back in the percussion section, here we go. John Fiskus. Owen Leetart. Played a trumpet, got into a fight with a toe strap, now plays percussion, Eli Neville. Doing a great job back there too. Sophia Warren. Our percussion. Nice job, nice job. All right. In junior high band, if you can have a seat, nice job. In junior high band, we start kind of doing some awards that the students actually have input on that are not, let me read my little thing, let's see, not a popularity contest. The leaders that are chosen should be exemplary in character, musicianship, and dedication. They should be a rule follower and an encouragement for others to follow. They should be an overall nice person to all, not just to their friends. And their character should be the same, whether there is an adult around or not. So the nicest way that I could say, hey, just be a good person, right? All the way around. And so they vote. I always, have 51% of the vote. I have not yet had to veto a vote, which makes me happy, which tells me they're really paying attention to what's going on. There are many seated here that could have won these top awards. We have to vote more than once to get to these winners. But for our woodwind section, Avery King. Well deserved. Yeah, you can stand there and take a picture. That's all right. Take a picture, Mom. It's all good. In our brass and percussion section, Mr. Isaac McCarty. Okay, never mind. It's fine, won't let it. All right, take a picture. Absolutely. And then, I missed it. Dang it. I turned my back for just a minute and I missed it. Our final award is that overall Bandsman of the Year. Could be a 7th grader, could be an 8th grader, does not matter which instrument. And this year's honor goes to Mr. Owen Leotard. Sometimes I'm just worried they're gonna peek, so I just go over, like, there it is, Owen Leotard. Nice job. Nice job. Thank you all so much. thanks, right? Should have done my first response. Sean, are you okay? Yeah. Sorry, Mom. Okay, so this is where all the talking happens, right? So this group also will be receiving a Division II Excellent Rating, medals, and plaque when they come in the mail. You can clap for that. That's awesome. That's hard work. I always tell them it is really hard for, like many times we have one person on a part, and if you make one mistake, they hear it. They're trained to hear it. That's what they're looking for. And so for them to go with and get an excellent division rating 2 is fantastic. We always shoot for a 1, right? That's the best. We shoot for the 1. But we are never disappointed with a 2 because it's really hard for us. We don't have 10 trombones where I can go, hey, you 2, don't play right there. Like, it's okay. And they'll never know. We have to all play all the time. And I tell them that all the time. They all have to play all the time, no matter what, no matter what. And so they did a fantastic job, and I'm super proud of them as well. They have 2 songs because both of their songs are like 5 minutes long. And so from festival to tonight, they actually have 26 school days to get ready for this concert, both bands, junior high and high school. And so that plays a role into, do we want to do some more challenging pieces, or do we want to do 3 easier pieces? And they pushed for the more challenging pieces, so we're going to do those 2 challenging pieces for you this evening, but they want their awards right now. So we're going to do them right now. So seniors, can I have you come forward to help? All the high schoolers, get that? Who? And you're getting certificates for it, right? And then you're getting certificates for it. Okay, so you stay there, please. Okay, freshmen, if we could have you, I should say first year students, because they're not always all freshmen. Some start sophomores, some start juniors, so we just call them year 1. I'm in a horrible habit of calling them freshmen. So they will receive their certificate if they've met the same criteria, that junior high band that I set for them, and a service bar pin. So, Mr. Sean Cowan, you're up. Kylie Edwards. James Feudy. Delari Fieros. Benjamin Gold. Elena Miller. Addison Rogers. I'm so glad you could come up because Cara is brand new to our school, but not brand new to music, but you probably noticed she's playing a violin, right? Didn't you notice that? So we welcome her from Tecumseh String Orchestra. She is working also on learning clarinets because strings on the marching band field would be kind of hard. So she's working hard on that and doing a great job, so please welcome Cara Beverly. Nice job, thank you. Freshmen, first years, I should say, because Cara is actually a sophomore, right? But it's her first year here. So, thank you. Yep, nice job. Okay, sophomores received their certificate, their service bar pin, and their varsity letter. Mr. Drew Howard, come on down. Go on, it's okay. It's okay. We have all night, right? I'm sorry. That wasn't funny. Drew Howard. Josephine Keller. Grace guitar. Owen Root. McKenna Shire. Montgomery Lincoln. And Riley Smith. Thank you, second year and some sophomores, right? Thank you, appreciate it. Well done. Well done. Juniors receive their certificate, their service bar pin, and their band pin cert for the varsity letter. There are, this won't take long. Where are they? The dynamic duo. Sarah Price and Zoe Sanger. Owen Root will be with them next year. He's like, I'll be there, I'll get there. Thank you, juniors, for your perseverance. And now, if I could have those assisting with seniors, if you could come forward. Okay. It takes a minute. It's okay. Oh, okay. I just don't ask over in that corner. I don't ask. Okay. Seniors receive their certificate, their service bar pin, their instrument pin, and any extras that they have. So we have 2 color guards, so they will also receive that pin as well. They get the cool, I found these, I don't know, 5-6 years ago. These cool retro Summerfield Band awards. I saved those for seniors because I think they're awesome. And then if our 4-year, where are, I have some notes somewhere. Let me see. Might be after the next thing. But I thought,
It's big print, I promise. I have old eyes, it's very big print.
okay, so I thought, oh, here it is. It's in the senior folder. Wow, silly me. Okay. Okay, all right. Graduating with 3 years of high school band completed is Miss Emma Carr. I am so happy that Emma decided to return to band her sophomore year of high school. She has faced many challenges and works hard to persevere. She has a high standard of musicianship and is willing to take on those percussion parts that others might shy away from. She has led with integrity and grace as a color guard member and as a musician. Thank you for sharing your gifts with us. And she is receiving her senior certificate, her 3rd year service bar pin, her band pin cert, and her instrument and color guard pins. Thank you, Emma. The quartet, see she gets her own blurb, but the quartet of Raquel Arquette, Cadence Preston, Zachary Stanbaugh, and Ella Voss have officially completed all 4 years of high school band. Well, I say officially, but we still have like 4 more performances to go, so it's official as of right now. Officially have completed all 4 years of high school band and are receiving their senior band certificate, their 4th year service bar, their instrument pin, and their graduation cord. Thank you for your service and your stamina, your creativity, and work ethic. I appreciate you and your leadership very much, and you will be missed sorely. Someone please take a picture of them. And then send it to me. Okay. Now on to the big ones, right? Are you ready? Is that everything? Right, we're good? Years, we're good? Okay, all right. So, oh, you need your certificate, right? How about that?
I swear I'm gonna sleep someday. Right now? Okay, now we got all of your stuff. All right, okay, good.
Onto their special voting awards. We let it get a little more precise, right? Junior high was woodwinds, brass percussion, and a bandsman. So here we do sections. And if they are an only, which we do have some onlys, the rule is they have to have at least 51% of the vote. So for outstanding leadership with 100% of the vote in flutes, Ms. Raquel Arquette. For outstanding leadership in clarinet, and also 100% of the votes. Nice job, Ms. Addison Rogers. Outstanding leadership in the saxophones, McKenna Scheib. And right there, yep. There you go. She didn't want to do that, but she did it. Nice job, nice job. Outstanding leadership in the trumpet section, Sarah Pratty. Stop for your mom, stop for your mom. Man, moms like that stuff. Okay, outstanding leadership in the low winds, which is this row back here, Owen Roop. He knows what to do. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Outstanding leadership in the percussion, Emma Carr. And Bandsman of the Year, which can be any one of these fine candidates right here. And we usually have to vote 2, 3, sometimes 4 times to whittle it down because it gets pretty competitive. This year goes to Sarah Brady. There's also a little post-it note out there too. If you take it out, take the post-it note off. There's your name on it. Okay. Before, I know, trust me, it's not as bad as it looks. Before I hand out the final awards, I would like to acknowledge a few of you. Our band booster officers, President Martha Scheib, Vice President Kathy Rogers, Secretary Denise Bomia, and Treasurer Deb Roop. She didn't know Thank you very much, ladies, for your service and dedication to the Summerfield Band program. Your flexibility and your consistent ease of management is always so helpful. Throughout the course of the year, our boosters, which include all of you sitting here, every parent and grandparent of all Summerfield Band students pitch in at every event. So a few quick thank yous to Amy Pratty and Angie Arquette, who braved our 2-day band camp and kept us fed and hydrated throughout those 2 days. Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you to Denise Bomia, Martha Scheid, and Kathy Rogers, who manned the boosters table at the Unleashed kickoff event. Thank you. Amy Pratty and Kayla Keller manned almost every single volleyball concession stand and did all of the purchasing throughout the fall season, and it is by far our biggest fundraising event of the year. Thank you to the students and parents who jumped in and helped out in that huge task. I know there are many of you. Please continue that tradition so that Amy can watch Sarah play volleyball during varsity. That would be greatly appreciated. Thank you to Denise. Yeah, you come back there. That's good. That's a good job. That's a real good job. Thank you to Denise and Ferlomia, Shelley Leotard, Corey and Martha Scheid, Abby Stanger, Kirsten Fiskus, Rachel Miller, and Rachel Carr for serving up dinner at various marching band events in the fall. They love to eat, so thank you so much for your help in that. Thank you to Jason Edwards for manning the video camera for us at numerous events throughout the year. Very appreciated. To Amy Pratty, Shelley Leotard, and Angie Arquette for your helping hands and artistic guidance at the Princess Tea setup, and for always rolling up your sleeves and washing dishes, and to the many parents who pop in and out during that 2-day event to check on us and help out in so many ways. Thank you very much. To Kathy Rogers, who implemented and carries out the car window sticker sales at various events throughout the year. Get yours for $8. Shameless plug right there, right? $8, that's it, get yours. To all of you who took the time to travel, transport us, and support us at MSBOA Festival, thank you so much. It is truly reassuring to see so many friendly and familiar faces there to cheer us on, and it makes us feel at home. Thank you. Almost every band family donates an item or 2 or 10 to the spaghetti dinner, making it a successful and fun event. A special shout out to the Stanger Farm for supplying all of the spaghetti with meat from your beef. Thank you very much. It's delicious. Check it out next spring. Maybe check it out next spring. To our candy cane and sucker sale baristas, Denise Bomia, Kathy Rogers, Martha Scheid, and then you saw a few of our high schoolers jumping in there tonight as well. Thank you for taking care of that task. Thank you in advance to the parents who have happily volunteered to travel with us to Cleveland on May 30th. I know you're excited. I'm excited. It's actually a really fun trip. You're going to have a great time. A very big thank you. It is a huge blessing to know that there are always people ready and willing to lend a hand. Thank you for pitching in, one and all, at big and small events. I know that I've missed people who just step in when a helping hand is needed, or just jump in because they see the need and the opportunity. You are all appreciated so very much. We cannot do the things that we do without your support and participation, and you are bountiful in all that you give. Finally, a very special booster will be graduating this year, and I would like to take a moment for us to thank her for her dedication, time, and energy. She stepped in as our secretary 3 years ago and has continued annually. She has willingly shared her time by baking numerous cakes for the spaghetti dinner, bringing in percussion instruments from all over the world and demonstrating, manning tables, selling suckers, and of course, taking notes at our meetings. She has been a constant encouragement to me with her support of the bandies and the program overall. Please help me in thanking Denise Bomia for her years of leadership and service. She is currently in Florida. I mean, figure that out. So, I will trust her granddaughter with a top secret mission to deliver our thanks to Grandma upon her return. Thank you. There's a whole joke behind that. With that being said, we are in need of a new secretary next year, so come on out. It'll be fun. It's not hard, I promise. And now, our final awards. Okay, so here we go. When I first began the process of choosing the national recipients, I make a list of the seniors and then reflect on those qualities that I consider leadership qualities. Character, integrity, dependability, work habits, daily attitude, and the ability to balance all of what life throws at them with grace. The seniors are all very distinct in their personalities and in their contributions to our class discussions and performances. It has been a pleasure to get to know them all and to see them grow in so many areas. Thank you for your perseverance in the arts. It is not easy to stay the course through 8 years of school in the same subject, let alone one that requires so much time outside of the school day alongside the pressures of the daily requirements of school and home. I am grateful to have had the honor of growing with you through your entire band career. You have all added to our family in your unique individual ways. It has not gone unnoticed, and I am grateful to have known and loved you all. The first award is named after conductor and composer John Philip Sousa. He wrote hundreds of compositions, many of patriotic flair, and so numerous were his marches that he is known as the March King. The John Philip Sousa Award is given nationwide in recognition of outstanding achievement and interest in instrumental music, for singular merit in loyalty and cooperation, and for displaying those high qualities of conduct that school instrumental music requires. Okay. Tonight's recipient has shown leadership in every area listed above. Their achievements in band have been consistently carrying final grades well over 100%. That means being early to events, being fully prepared, and properly ready for every event. Okay, the weather is wonderful. Let's go there. Okay, sorry. I just had to think about other things and just read the words. That's how it goes. Let's see. Where was I? That means being early to events, being fully prepared and properly ready for every event. All music fully prepared and performing to the highest standards of near perfection. She has set goals for herself outside of the classroom by attending solo and ensemble, receiving a Superior 1 rating on her flute duet last year. She has widely contributed to the marching band show through design and music. Just stop it. Such a crybaby. I get so mad at myself when I do this. Okay. Let's see. Music selection, and has been a consistent color guard member throughout high school. She is also seeking groups to continue performing with at the college level so that she can continue her musical journey as well. She has an excellent attitude and high standards in her musicianship. She is a member of the National Honor Society and one of Summerfield School's top 10 in academics. It is my honor to present It is my honor to present the John Philip Sousa Award to Ms. Raquel Arquette.
Don't cry. I know. I say that all the time. There's no crying in bed. Okay. Every year I tell myself I'm gonna make it. Some years I make it. Some years I make it. Not every year.
Okay, number 2. The Director's Award is given as a nationwide award. It is given by the band director to honor a student who has displayed some of the ideal qualities in a member of the band. Loyalty, integrity, positive leadership, musicianship, dependability, and perseverance are just a few of the many characteristics that are necessary for any individual to succeed, not just in band, but in all avenues of life. These individuals are key to the success of a group, as without them, there are no role models for others to follow. Tonight's recipient has demonstrated those qualities over and over again during the past 8 years. She is a student who has exemplified academia and band by consistently earning over 100% semester after semester. That means being early to events, being fully prepared and properly ready for every event. All music fully prepared and performing to the highest standards of near perfection. A willing volunteer who has worked in the concession stand, helped put the band room together during the summer, assembled many Christmas wreaths, performed at the library for Christmas, and has worked behind the scenes at the Princess Tea every year possible. She stands out on the marching field due to her excellent glide step and precision, and she excels in concert band. She is reliable for any task needed to be completed. She is also interested in continuing to play in a group during college to continue her love of music. Outside of the band room, she is a member of the National Honor Society and is one of Summerfield School's top 10 in academics and has signed her agreement with the University of Michigan. Tonight's recipient of the Director's Award goes to Ms. Cadence Preston. And our band does not know this, so we have a new award this year being established. Let me find out where I am. Okay. In the spring of 2023, I was contacted by a man named Ned Deal. Ned was the band director for Summerfield from 1957 to 1959. He currently resides in Pennsylvania, working with the State College, and continues playing clarinet in a quartet and in a jazz band. He was reaching out to establish an award to be given in the honor of a Summerfield band graduate, a young man named Thomas Staples. Ned and I FaceTimed in the summer of 2023 to discuss the criteria and the logistics of this new award. He began the award fund with a $1,000 donation in Tommy's honor, with the instructions to hand it out to a deserving recipient in the years that we have a qualifying candidate. In Ned's memories, Tommy was a quiet young man who played trombone. He graduated in 1962. A few years after graduation, he joined the Marines and served in Vietnam. Tommy was killed in action serving his country. Ned kept in contact with the family through Tommy's mother over the years. Thomas enlisted in the U.S. Marine Corps on June 2nd, 1967, and received a commission as a second lieutenant in Quantico, Virginia. He arrived in Vietnam on December 12th, 1967, and was assigned as a platoon commander with Company H, Battalion, 2nd Battalion, 7th Marines, 1st Mardet Division, Fleet Marine Forces. On January 29th, while under the operational control of the 3rd Battalion of the command group, they were moving east towards the Kuban village complex when one of the Marines detonated an anti-personnel mine, wounding 2 men. Ordered to halt any forward movement in a possible minefield, the platoon commander began to direct the heavy vehicles to clear a path when he detonated another device. The wounded Marines were evacuated to the station hospital, where 2nd Lieutenant Staples died as a result of the fragmentation wounds he had sustained. 2nd Lieutenant Staples was presented with the Silver Star Medal posthumously for conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity in action on the 29th of January, 1968. Tommy continues to stand out to Ned decades later for his sacrifice to his country. He wanted to honor him. Vietnam was so very sad, and he wants to be certain to give him full credit for his courage. It is in honor of the courage and sacrifice that Mr. Ned Deal would like to preserve and remind others of with an award given to a band member that demonstrates some of the characteristics that remind him of Tommy. One of demonstrated high character and integrity, one of perseverance of character, one of community service mindedness, one willing to serve others. Other criteria, although not required, but would help make decisions, if need be, would be a low brass player, a person entering the military, or a person entering a service-minded profession, such as medical, fire, EMT, police, etc. In our audience tonight is Tommy's sister, Miss Donna Staples Packer. Is she here? She was supposed to be here tonight. Did she make it? No? Yes? Okay. She was going to try to be here. And she is honored to have Dr. Deal and the Summerfield Band remember her brother with this award. When Mr. Deal and I talked over the summer, I had told him that most definitely we would have an excellent candidate in the spring of 2024. One that would meet almost all of the criteria that we discussed. During a band booster meeting, I informed the boosters of this new award and what it would entail. Again, the same name was brought out as an excellent candidate for this new honor from a board member. In a further discussion with our principal, Mrs. Klosinski, she was also in favor of our inaugural recipient. This year's recipient of the Thomas Staples Band Award is a person of high integrity and perseverance. He has stayed in many situations and circumstances that would make others walk away and quit. He has taken advantage of surrounding programs and initiatives that will lead him to where he sees his future self, volunteering at the fire department, doing whatever they'll allow him to do, taking the EMT class at Dundee for the first half of the day, scholarship hunting for his college future, where the potential of becoming a PA is the goal. He has met with those in the medical and science departments on college campuses to check out all possible outcomes and paths to reaching that goal, and also has a plan B, C, and D for whatever life may bring. He is a member of the National Honor Society, where he is the public relations officer and heads up the Homework Helpers project at the local library. He is in the top 10 of the senior class, a father to some in the low grass section, and a friend to many in our band. He has grown exponentially as a musician, specifically a trombonist. While he is not planning on the military, he definitely rises to the occasion as the first recipient of the Thomas Staples Band Award with a $200 donation. It is my pleasure to award that high honor to Mr. Zachary Stample. We will also honor this with a perpetual plaque in the band showcase next to our national awards as well. The Thomas Tom Staples SHS Band Memorial Award, Some Gave All. Thank you. And a big thank you to Dr. Deal, who carries Tommy in his heart still after all these years. Okay, so, I made it without too many tears. You're welcome, Grace. Thank you all for coming tonight, for being a wonderful community of parents, friends, and relatives who support the arts here at Summerfield Schools. I appreciate your patience as we gather to congratulate these wonderful musicians for all of their hard work and dedication. Thank you, seniors. I am grateful that you were here tonight and honored to have known you since 5th grade. Please stand and be recognized for your service and musicianship one more time. Raquel Arquette, Emma Carr, give away. Yes, stand up. Good. Katie Preston, Zach Stanley, and Ella Moss. And we're going to close tonight's concert and ceremonies with music from, can you guess? Barbie, right? Barbie.
Before you guys go home, we wanted
I'm not reading this, but I will cry, so I'll read it later, but it is a very nice thing. Promise.